I have asked one of our longtime, very responsible breeders and experienced cat owner to talk to us a little bit about cat care at home.
Hi, my name is Shelby Fremont. This is American Bobtail Kitten. I am also a groomer by trade, so I find grooming is very, very important. I like to use a metal comb. A metal comb gets all the way through the fur. Very gently comb the cat. Combing should not be a chore. It should be something that cats enjoy. There are certain places on a cat that are more likely to tangle, where their food gets in their ruff, under their armpits, behind their armpits, and their where the moving parts are more likely to mat or tangle. So that's very important that you pay attention to those areas. Water sometimes is very helpful, and it's just a light spray of water or water on your hands, something like that adds resistance, which helps you to get through the hair and get the tangles out. Very important for cats is trimming of the nails. The nails will grow all the way into the paw pads if you do not clip them. I prefer a human trimmer because it's I can see it. You see where to stop. You don't go past the quick. If you do go past the quick, it's not an emergency. It can bleed, it can hurt, but it's not an emergency. So when we trim our nails, we trim this way. When we trim the cat's nail is flat the other way. So we want to turn the trimmer this way. On the front they have 5. On the back they have 4. We need to trim the fronts and the backs. The backs actually can do more damage. They're pushing off, you know, so they can actually hurt your furniture more or hurt yourself more with their back feet.
Hi.
We do bathe, we do blow dry. That's not something that everybody has to do, but cats do require grooming. All cats require grooming. Short hairs actually are perpetual shed, and so they require maybe more petting, you know. Petting is good grooming, you know, so you just pet the cat more. Not so much a metal comb with a short hair cat.
We use that mitt with the little rubber.
Yep, and that's good especially for a short hair. You know, we want to keep their eyes clean. We want to keep their face clean. We want to keep their back end clean.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
We also want to make sure there's no debris in their ear.
Yeah.
You know, this is important.
I used to be able to trim my cat's nails when he was little, but now that he's gotten older, he's kind of crotchety.
Yeah,
He doesn't want me to touch
I
him.
normally sit down and do it and make them a part of my body. You know,
let me
it's
touch him anymore.
you know. So if you try to force a cat to do something,
know.
they don't like that as
No.
much. You know, so it needs to be a cat's idea.
Yeah.
So
We
Anything
stopped,
else?
but at least he doesn't do the furniture. He does his posts.
yeah, and that's natural.
So what about taking a little bit of a treat and give them treats, and that would make them want more to allow you to do that if you were giving them treats in between trying to clip one nail or 2 nails.
Yes, absolutely. Cats will work for food and treats. So that's very good suggestion. You know, I just try to say not to force the issue. You know, if you can get a couple claws and then go back and do a couple more, do a little combing, go back and do a little more. It's all learning, building confidence in yourself, building confidence in your cat. Anything else? Anybody got any questions?
How about litter boxes and
litter
how
boxes,
many?
very, very important. I like pine pellets. Everybody has something different that they like. Litter boxes need to be kept clean. Cats like clean litter boxes. I'm a daily girl. We dump daily. I use pine pellets, so pine pellets are cheap. We dump, we wipe the box out, and we fill it again. We use pine, and we use something different. We use a heating pellet for a pellet stove. And pellets are very hard compressed pellets, where there is something called feline pine, but it comes out of the box out of the bag much like dust. Pellets are hard compressed. They turn to sawdust when they're done. It's natural, it's clean, it's healthy. It can be flushed, it can be put in your garden, it can be put in your compost. And it's very, very simple. So I like that. But any kind of litter box you use, Lowe's, in the wood part. Yep, from Lowe's. But it is clean litter box is very, very important. I find it is the number one reason why cats stop using the litter box is because the box is not clean, or the cat's trying to tell you something's wrong.
So with food, how often do you feed a cat, and what do you think about free feeding?
I think free feeding is horrid. Don't ask me unless you want the truth. I think that dry food is really not meant for cats, really not meant for dogs. I think we feed on probably every 10 hours. We feed meat, so we're crazy meat feeders. But cats are carnivore. Cats require meat, and so we feed probably at 6 in the morning and probably again at 6 at night. And really and truly, cats don't need to eat a ton. Cats shouldn't be fat. Cats should be athletic and muscular. Dry food, I feel like, makes a lot of poop. And that's not really healthy. So we like that they eat their meat and they use what they eat, and it's a very nice formed stool that ends up in the box and not on the cat's back end.
So going to the exercise, because cats need exercise. You're right. No one should be fat, and a
Right.
fat cat is an unhappy cat.
Right.
However, how do you get your cat exercise?
We have a lot of different things. My breed in particular likes to fetch. So we'll throw it, they bring it back, we throw it, they bring it back. We also play with a toy, which I didn't bring, to keep my, there we go. This is for the kitten. Kittens love to play, cats love to play. It's, that's what they want to do. Laser light is also good. Some cats will do the wheel. Wheel is kind of a funny thing. You think that's for gerbils. It's also for cats. And some higher energy cats need that. They'll just sit and do the wheel all day. It's very, and it keeps them trim, you know, and that's important.
So Shelby, cats and kids, cats and dogs. Can you speak a little bit about that?
What's that?
Cats and kids, cats and dogs.
I'm not a dog person, but I can. I feel that everyone should have a pet. Be it a cat, be it a dog. But they need to be responsible, you know? Parents need to teach their children how to act with animals. And animals need to be taught how to act with children. Many of us don't have children, so they don't know about children. Many of us don't have dogs, so they don't know about dogs. So when you get a new kitten, or cat, you need to introduce that cat or kitten or dog slowly to your environment. That is very important. You can create a mess or you can create bliss. All in your, it's all up to you what you do.
We always said that the children, because we also don't have children in our home, but we have grandchildren, that they need to learn to respect a cat.
Absolutely.
Cat needs to have their
Absolutely.
places that children are not to be allowed in.
Yeah. We, when we sell our cats and kittens, they leave with a packet of things that they have or are used to at home. Always with children, I give a stick toy. I say, sit down on the floor. Play with the cat. Play with the toy. Let the cat come to you. Let it be non-offensive. Don't chase the cat. You're just gonna scare them. You're just gonna scare them. So the toy is a tool, you know? So interactive things with cats is very important. Laser light I love because you can run them up one way and down the other way. With children, treats are also very useful, you know? The kitty comes to you, the kitty plays with you, oh, here, you get a treat, you know? So not only are you training the cat to behave with them, you're training the child to behave with the cat. I have a very busy kitten.
Yeah, he's very
Well, thank you very much, Shelby. This was really interesting. Lots of little tidbits. I'll let you answer any questions, but I thank you for being here.